Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time. I make content all about my reselling, what I'm picking up, what has been selling for me lately. If this is something that sounds interesting to you, then hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out. So I'm doing this I'm calling it No Thrift February, but it's not No Thrift February. It is get this stuff listed so I can go to the bins on the last Saturday of the month. So I will hopefully be thrifting on the 28th. I'll be going to the bins, but we will see how that goes. So today I'm doing more of a work with me. So I'm going to walk you through how I comp things to see if they're worth reselling, um, and how I do that. So if you see something that I'm doing, maybe you know of a better way, let me know, please. I am open. I would like this process to be as quick as possible for me because I hate listing. I know a lot of us do, but I have and look, one of the bags is gone because I I finished a bag in the last 2 nights. So that's exciting, but I still have this bag. There's a Hulkin underneath, and then um there was like a car sorter for my trunk. Like it has pockets, and that was full. I can't even use that in my car right now. Well, I can now because I've gotten inventory out of there, and then I just have like a little IKEA bag with like a couple things in there. So what I do is, let's get on with it. This is what I do. So I'm going to pull out an item that I'm pretty sure. So this is a Brooks Brothers shirt. I tried to make it. So this is Brooks Brothers, and it is like a blue and maroon cotton. I'm pretty sure this is going to be saleable. Not exactly sure how much I got this for, not exactly sure which haul this came for. But anyway, so then I go over to eBay. Brooks Brothers. Let's do blue burgundy. It's kind of gingham, but I'm just going to put plaid for now and see if I can get... oh, actually, there it is right there. Madison. And this is Milano. So we should probably put that in there. That makes a difference. And that does not show up. That's okay. Let's go to sold items. Button down flannel shirt 2X. Mine is a medium, so let's add that. Medium 2X, 2X. Large 2X. These are going between 20 and, I'll move that so you guys don't have to listen to it, between 20 and 24.99. So what I do is I will take something Brooks Brothers button down flannel shirt. Let's put Milano in quotations because that's not coming up in my results. No exact matches. So let's uncheck the sold. Still no matches. This is on the tag. So you would think like people would have that. I don't know if you could see it there. I'm trying not to, like, blast. I'm trying to, like, there. See? Where it says Milano. So I feel like someone should have that in their description, right? But they don't. So we'll take that out. What does that even mean? I don't know. But I'm going to take, that one says Madison. Regent. I don't know. I mean, it's not a plain Brooks Brothers, right? So it's got to do better than the plain ones. So I take a listing and then I sell one like this. And then change the size. Medium. Brooks Brothers button down flannel shirt, men's medium. It says regular fit, but this is Milano. So I'm gonna Milano fit. Cotton, plaid, feels like cotton. 100% cotton. So I'm trying to pick up like better fabrics, so it would make sense that this is cotton. And then it says fabric type. I click all these little boxes. Does it have a pocket? No pocket. So I'm not going to check that. And then I go all the way down. Let's enter the price. I can't see my keyboard because of the way I have the light for you guys. And then I enter the weight and the size. This is not Vietnam, China. I like making my international sales, so I do put the origin when it is available. I do international sales for work, like my full-time job. So I do know that that is important. And then I hit save for later. Now that is in my drafting in the eBay app. And then what I do is I'll go ahead, take my pictures and stuff, put it on eBay, and then pull it into my Nifty and then cross-list it from there. And I've been told I have also done where you put it directly into Nifty. It doesn't really make much of a difference to me, time-wise. Honestly, it's less typing because in Nifty you do have to fill out all those spots on your own. So this is a Levi's size large. It's in really good condition, just the classic here. So what I also do is, since I'm fairly certain this is going to be easy for the app to pull up, I will just take a picture and image search that, and these aren't listed for very much. So that is going to my son, who, you know, kids are so weird. he like grew like a weed. He's like sprouted up and thinned out and all the things. And for a while, he was, you know, putting on weight. This is a really cool shirt. I remember I showed this to you guys. Pretty sure I'll find this on eBay. This is it's brand new. Here's the tag. It was $28. The Mountain, 100% cotton, made in Honduras. I hate my chair. It spins by itself, and I'm not like mechanically inclined. I'm not technologically inclined either. So I don't know how to fix it. So this, oh, that lion is so cool. If this was smaller, I would probably keep it for myself. So let's try taking a picture of this one. Oh, wow. Some of these are going for a lot. Some things that look like this. Oh, but this particular one, brand new, $16. Let's go to solds. And I'm doing this in the app because I knew that was something it would pick up on easy. Nope. These aren't going for very much. It is pretty cool, though. I don't know, maybe my son will like it. Let's see what size it is. Large. There we go. Another one for the boy. Sometimes my daughter will wear stuff like that for bed, too. So this is some of the stuff I'm like more questionable about. So this is like one clothing, and it's kind of that gauzy stuff that's like in style right now. It's a little crop tank top. I don't think the brand is anything special. Size medium. It is made in Mexico. So let's look this up. One clothing gauze ruffle tank top. And this was something I got out of that bag from my friend. So I'm already in the positive from that one shirt I sold. But this is nothing. And this is a size medium. So that is a redonate. That's not quite my daughter's style. This, on the other hand, this is Deb. I remember we used to get our like little like spring formal dresses and stuff from there. I don't know if it's still a thing or not, but this is pretty cute. It is a sequined tank top. Kind of Y2K with that, like at the bottom, right? So we will look this up. Deb pink sequins tank top. So I wish I could screen share with you, but the program that I use to do that is like really stupid. Nike, I don't see. Deb is not really a trendy thing unless I'm spelling sequins wrong. I don't think I am. We'll put sequin. Joan Rivers. Nope. Okay. I didn't really have high hopes for this bag. This was just stuff I put aside, but these actually, I think I am going to sell together because what I noticed was I had two of these and they are pretty stylish. If I can find the other one here. It was well, I'll just look it up, and when I come across the other one, I come across the other one. So this is just Old Navy, and they were both size small. They were the perfect Henley. So I think if I lot these together, this one's orange. I don't know if that's translating well. And it's like brand new. And the other one is yellow. So these should be pretty decent together, at least. Old Navy. Spelled that wrong. Perfect Henley. I don't want to hear anything about how I'm like either because I cheated during that whole computer class we had. Okay, so they are selling. Holy cow, someone sold a 2X for $14.39. That's crazy for Old Navy, but size small, here we go. Yeah. Another 1481. So I think I could put the two of them together and ask, you know, $24.99 or something. So that is a definite. So I just go in and sell one like this. Small. We need to change the color because this one was teal. Old Navy, Perfect Henley, women's small. Okay. Small buttons, machine wash, no pullover, not handmade, all year round. Then we're going to go in and change the color. I don't like how they don't let you put two colors because I do have two colors. So just make sure everything else is correct. Pre-owned, excellent, and then I always put no flaws or list the flaws. I know some people like hate Old Navy, but a lot of 2, 1 yellow, 1 orange, very summery colors at least. And then we'll list it for $24.98. We take offers, package weight, country of origin. I always forget that. I think that's like fairly new that they ask you that again down on the bottom. Cambodia. So put that in there. Cambodia. And then save for later. So that's cool. This I don't think is really going to be anything because of the fabric, but at the same time, it is American Eagle, but it's extra small. I don't, the fabric is polyester and nylon, and I mean, the color is okay, and it is like that open knit, boxy, cropped. Is that a big hole? Yeah, that's a big hole. Okay, that answers that. Here is another t-shirt. Oh, this is Aerosmith with no tag. So, I don't know size or anything, but I think let's take bets. Just kidding. I'm not a betting person. I don't like gambling. This is a big enough gamble for me putting money into this. Well, to start, I did put my own money, but then now it just makes its own money and so it looks like someone's asking $40. It's crazy. Let's check the solds. What are you really going for? 16 bucks. So there's really not too many sold at all. That is a keeper. I'll have to see what size that is, but that might be for me. I do like Aerosmith. This was something. Zoo York. You guys remember that? It's just a regular tank top, but it is Zoo York. Zoo York is Y2K, so that is why I put it aside to look it up. No, I can't read the size. Oh, there it is. And it is cotton. The way this tag is so weird. They like looped it over, but they have information on the inside of the loop that you need, except the size. They don't tell me the size. We'll look it up. Zoo York women's tank top, and we'll put Y2K because this is definitely true Y2K. Baby fat comes up. I love it. Let's look for solds. Let's try putting Zoo York in quotations. Nothing. Maybe take out Y2K. Nope. Nothing. That's so weird. So we will go to the Google picture. I forget what it's called. And we'll just get a good close-up of that print. It says Pottery Barn Kids. No, ma'am. Zoo York. Someone has a men's on eBay. Men's. Some of these shirts are pretty cool, but oh, that's a Talbot's. Looks very similar. Nope. That's a Nada. I don't know. See if my daughter likes that. If not, we will donate. This is cute. Don't know about the brand or the material, honestly. This is Lily Rose, and it is definitely not cotton, but it's cute. Polyester. It's not really what I like to sell, but it's got like all the little daisies on it. So look that up. Lily. When you're spelling Lily, I have learned, thank you, Lily Pulitzer, that it makes a difference. Lily Rose crop daisy top. Wow, we're almost at 30 minutes already. So, nothing. I didn't think so. So basically, that's what I do, and copy other people's listings. If I really think it's something and I cannot find anything, I will start it on Nifty and like go through all that stuff and, type in all my own information. But other than that, I mean, how many items did I get done? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 items in 25 minutes. We'll say like 21. So a couple minutes per item. And then I still have to go and like photograph it, which I hate. But if anybody knows a better way or some quicker way for me to be doing this, then let me know. Also, let me know those redonates. Any of those you would have listed, like regardless of their not being comps. I think if I like really needed inventory, which I don't, I would have listed a couple of those things, even for like less than $20, because I've already made my money back on those bags. Everything else is just pure profit, and so I really don't have to list them. But I mean, if I was like hurting for inventory, I definitely would figure it out. But thank you for spending your time with me, and I appreciate any feedback is welcome. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. You're dumb. You're doing it wrong. But no, I just appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and any constructive criticism you do have for me, I really do appreciate it. Put it down in the comments below, and I'm just gonna be kind of figuring out what I'm gonna be doing for videos besides my what sold. If you guys have any recommendations, you want to see anything else, how I do things or whatever, let me know. Send me some recommendations, what you want to see. I don't think you want to see my messy office. I think this is enough. It's just like a forecast into like what is beyond over there. But um I don't know. Let me know, because I'm kind of stumped for the remainder of the month. Unless you want to see how I take pictures. I see a lot of people asking about, how they do different kinds of measurements and stuff, and I don't know. Um, I do those in my dining room. Hopefully, my floor will be done soon. I don't know if I told you I'm getting my over 100-year-old floor refurbished after the previous owner glued padding for carpeting on the original floor. So that I was very glad to see that it was still in good condition. It's still salvageable, but at the same time, it hurt my heart to see all the adhesive that we're having a really hard time getting up. And I can't be displaced from my house for a couple of days, so we're kind of just brainstorming on how to make it presentable and preserve it until I can spend time out of my house and get it redone properly. So That's been fun. All right, enough yapping from me. Hope you guys have a good night or a good day and happy hunting. I will see you guys next time.